Word of the day, inconsistency. Phrase of the day, tactically inept. Donkey of the day, Liverpool FC. What are we watching, man? What are we watching?
Let me be clear. This is Liverpool.
Not acceptable. Not having it. I'm not accepting it. I am not accepting it. For my club, the stature of my club, the trophies we've won. Nah, I'm not accepting this. Nah, nah.
This is
Listen,
absolutely our norm, though. This is it.
before I start ranting, guys, yeah, I see the little push. I see the numbers moving slowly. We appreciate you, man. Let's keep pushing. Project 500, man. Come on, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow our socials, tell a friend to tell a friend, your auntie, your uncle, your cousins, girlfriends, wives, brother. Come on, man. Do all of that for us, man. Come on, push. Bruh, I wish our team had the same effort the followers, the subscribers they'll have because I let me go from the top, yeah. But you see the new kickoff routine where we're giving up possession to gain ground. You're not having it.
So what? Are we just a gimmick club now? That we're just following fashion, seeing what we can try a thing. You know who done this first? PSG.
and and he's obsessed with
And he's
PSG.
obsessed with PSG. It works for them because they have fast, athletic forwards who can press the ball as soon as it's dropped into play and win it back. We need to stop this foolishness. It doesn't work. It didn't
I
last.
get it. No, I get the idea though. I get the thinking behind it, but is does it work for us? Probably not. We don't have the same intensity that we used to have. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think I've seen it maybe 3 or 4 times now, and I've not seen us win the ball back once.
So the percentage of it working for us is quite low. Fair enough, but I see the idea, and I'm not mad at trying something different, something new. So yeah, but like you said, it didn't work for us today, bro. Listen, yeah, James Milner, great servant to the club, great servant to the club. Won bagload of trophies under us, yeah, helped us win a bagload of trophies. But what was he on today? What was he just? Was his gears just stuck in drive and he had no brake?
Millie was on different smoke today. He took out 2 men in 3 minutes. Yeah, and you could see he was pumped for the game. Okay, cool, it's your former club, and so on and so forth. But the way that he just crippled us, yeah, was mental. Was mental, and we had no answer for that physicality.
Who did he foul first?
It was Sabozlai first.
Yeah, yeah,
Sabozlai
yeah.
first. There was a leaning elbow in that one. Didn't get a foul for that. And to be fair, the Ekatike one was more of a sort of a clash, and he was just stronger. And obviously, Ekatike's probably got a dead leg from that. Fair enough, it happens. But he looked like he was on a mission, and boy, it sure was. It set the tone. To be fair, it set the tone.
But that's what we're used to from James Milner, though, isn't it? He done the same for us when he played for us, so that's just the way he plays, man. But I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like, Millie, man, chill out, man. Come on, man. Let's be serious, man. We're going for bigger things, man. You know what I'm saying, take your
Oh,
foot off the gas. That's never gonna happen. But as you alluded to there, that Milner ruggedness led to the Ekatike injury, which turned the game on its head for us as a team. I mean, as if the squad isn't thin enough as it is. Our only striker is now hopefully he's back after the international break, and yeah, he's fine, but just didn't need it, Sam. Just didn't need it. It's unsettled the team, and it seemed like the plan sort of was, what do we do now? Now he's injured. What do we do?
I don't know about you, bro, but me as a fan, as soon as he went off, I was in panic. How do we score a goal? How do we score a goal? Not that necessarily he has to score every game, but he's generally the catalyst, him and Verts, and I was like, we're done here. And then to switch it forward a little bit, I thought that we actually gained a decent amount of control and we're playing some okay football in the first half. And even after they'd scored. But that Ekatike injury, yeah, it did put us under immense pressure straight away. Changed whatever plan we did have, and yeah, I just didn't feel like we were going to have enough threat moving forward.
No, I agree. Like without Ekatike on the pitch, without a number 9, if you like, it then begs the question: where's the goals coming from? And I said it to you, like you need someone on the pitch like that, regardless of how well we're playing. You need someone on the pitch who is the bagsman, and without him, it just didn't look good. It brings me on to another point. So then obviously TK goes off. We bring on our favourite player, Curtis Jones. Man, this kid. I just want to get him and just because as we've said before on here, we know he's got bags of talent. Okay, the potential tag is kind of dying on him, but we know what he's capable of. Comes on the pitch. I don't want to say he was floating around, but didn't quite get into the game. We get a corner, it comes out to him. Take it from there.
For me, it's really quite straightforward. Your centre backs are up the pitch. You have one person to hit in centre midfield. If that gets cut out, we're getting broken on. Toss the ball back into the area. See if we can pick up some scraps. The whole team is up following a set play. What are we doing? What are we doing? And then you put in a terrible crossfield pass that puts us into problems and actually leads to the first goal. I'm like, I don't understand his decision-making process. It's like, when he's got 3 men on him and needs to lay the ball off, he wants to dribble past them and show how press resistant he is.
Yeah.
When there's a chance to play a simple ball, a percentage ball into the area and see what we can make from it, he decides to go cross field. I just don't understand what goes through his head a lot of the time. And for me, yeah, we'll probably come onto it shortly, but the fault for that goal, although it lies probably with Mamardashvili for that poor pass, yeah, and then the non-contesting of headers and so on, that started with Jones on the halfway line. Right? That started with Jones. We could have got another corner. We could have got a knock on. We could have got something that
Yeah.
generated pressure onto their goal.
Worst case scenario, it goes out for a goal kick,
Goal kick, get back into
and then
shape.
we can reset. We can get back into shape. Yeah, I can't forgive him for not just tossing that ball back in the box when
Utter
our,
foolishness.
our defenders are up the pitch. It doesn't make any sense. So it breaks down, like you said. It ends up going. I think it was. What happened? It ends up going back to Mamardashvili, like you said, and yeah, that pass to Kanate was shocking. Kanate obviously took his eye off the ball a little bit. He still could have controlled that, but I'd still say it was a horrible pass.
Mamardashvili's pass was nasty, man. You
Yeah,
can't do that.
yeah.
And it shows kind of how uncomfortable he is on the ball when he's not on his left side as well.
Yeah.
It just looks shaky.
Yeah. And it goes into my next point. Mamardashvili not getting game time when there's opportunity to get game time is also key because I don't know about you, but for me today, he looked rusty. He looked like he needed like 15, 20 odd minutes to get himself sort of up to sort of game speed, which we can't afford to do in the position that we're in. The keeper comes in, the keeper needs to be ready, kind of hit the ground running. It's not like you're a brand new signing who's just come in a new transfer window. You've been here, but I don't blame him. I blame Slot because there's been opportunities to play him in the cups, and we put Allison in. It just like surely you've got to rotate.
It kind of would make sense, innit? To give him the cup games, to give him some games rather than just being thrown in cold. Because that's what happens. And for me, it revolves around the fact that Slot doesn't trust some of these players. And
So why is he here?
well, maybe that's above his head. I don't know. But you don't play him. You knock his confidence. Yeah, he has no fluidity. He has no rhythm, and he looks shaky from the jump. It's like you can't throw someone in cold. They said in the commentary that the last Premier League game he played was away to Man City.
Damn.
Yeah, look how long ago that was.
Damn.
And you expect man to just come and perform.
Mm,
The same way when he came against Galatasaray away in the first leg, he had a decent game to be fair, but he was still cold. He was still cold. So let's say Alisson's out for 2-3 weeks, whatever it is. Yeah, he's not even going to get any time to build up momentum now because we've got international break.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't keep doing this to players. Even guys like Jones. You throw Jones in, yeah, cold. He's not going to perform. Yeah, regardless of his form and what I think of him, he's not really going to perform.
Yeah,
And
you need the
the rotation of the squad
Yeah.
is so minuscule. Yeah, and we've got so few players. These guys are struggling to make an impact when they come on because they're cold.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. As much as I've got my feelings about Jones, it's the same. Like he can't. There's no consistency in what's going on. He's getting thrown on in moments just to put out a fire. He's going on. He's gone and sent on with a bucket with a hole in the bottom and say, "Go put out the fire." Same with Chiesa. Like, do you see what I mean? And every player needs a bit of rhythm. You might accept that you're a sub, but you still need minutes. Do you know what I mean? The only person who's coping with this substitute role at the minute is Rio, and I think that's just because he's so head and shoulders above the rest that when he comes on, he just looks comfortable. But
But you know what it is with Rio though? He knows his role is an impact sub and I have to make an impact. And as a wide player, his MO is quite straightforward. Get on your man, take him on, get to the byline, get a cross in, cut in, have a shot, whatever it is. Yes, he knows he's on repeat. And because he's got that youthful fearlessness and that immense talent, that's fine for him. Yeah? The rest of them guys are going through the motions. They're going through the motions. They're coming in like, oh shit, I'm not getting any minutes again. Jones probably is pissed off. You know, that he's had to be brought on. He could have started today. You know, we're missing Sally. He could have played an extra midfielder. Could have.
could
So,
have.
you know, it takes a while for them to then think, okay, well, I'm actually playing today. I'm actually involved, especially from that early sub. And that when did that happen for Jones recently? He came on early in another game, and it was Nottingham Forest away.
Yeah.
And same thing, they're not match ready because they don't play enough.
Yeah, no, I agree. But even though you could have started Jones earlier, I thought the shape was okay. I think where the phrase of the day comes into it for me is with the injury, because now in order to play, like, tell me if I'm wrong. I thought I saw the same as Galatasaray, 4-2-2-2, yeah, going up the pitch, yeah, with the fullbacks giving us the width. Now, why that works, yeah, when you play Salah and Ekatike is because if Ekatike is comfortable coming left, which might be my right as you look at it, your right as you look at this on the screen, and Salah's comfortable coming to the right. But what was happening once Ekatike went off and Gakpo went up top? I think it was Gakpo and Verts then went up there. It was obviously Gakpo is okay going in the left channel, but Verts wasn't going into the right channel. He was still floating like behind the front man if you like, which left the right side kind of vacant. Because then they just overran us. Like on that right side for some reason, which brings me neatly to your cousin Frimpong, bro.
Headband. Hairband, in fact. Just tie it back. Just do something with it.
It's
Just
called a hairband,
tie it.
Frimpong. It's called a hairband.
Yeah.
Yeah? Not a headband. You're not flipping Andre Agassi, John McEnroe back in the 70s, whatever playing. Bro, get a hairband. Every 5 minutes, this thing's flying off your head. You're looking for it. It's on sitting on the top of your head like a dickhead. Bro, come on, man. Seriously. But today, Frimpong, for me, he had one of his worst games.
Yeah.
It
And
was.
in a way, it's like initially I didn't blame him because he was doing two persons' jobs.
Yeah.
Really, because he was having to get up the pitch quite high because there's no one on the right side really to help him. And then he's having to deal with Minte, who quite clearly is actually faster than him, which is mental to even think someone's faster.
Yeah, because Frimpong is rapid, yeah. But that can happen. That's football. I'm fine with that. That's
So
okay.
for him to be having to do those two jobs was a lot of work for him. And defensively, he was ragged from early. Even though Minte was on a yellow, he was ragged from early. And there's another one who clearly doesn't know how to head the ball. Maybe that's to do with his headband, actually, to be fair. Like, don't know what it
No,
is. He's worried about his twist. I don't know what's going on with his heading, but it's appalling.
Yeah, his heading is
But
shocking.
yeah, he was ragged today, man, and it was a real poor performance from him. And that's why we just kept on getting opened up on that side. And I'm surprised that there was nothing from the bench, and there was
No tactical change. Say the word, bro. There was no tactical change to help Frimpong on that side. And that's why the phrase of the day is tactically inept. In the GC, I'm screaming, change the shape, change the shape. We need help. That side needs help. You've got to change the shape. This narrow shape is not helping that one side. Like, I understand risk and reward. There was no reward from that. There was all risk. all risk, and I'm fuming that he didn't change it. Like, what is wrong with changing a game mid-game? I don't care if it's the 20th minute, the 70th minute, whatever. When it needs changing, it needs changing.
Yeah, I agree.
This guy just sits on the sideline. Well, no, he doesn't sit on the sideline anymore. He's up and down,
Yeah,
throwing hands and shit now. You know what I'm saying?
he was doing all that shit again today, you know. But I think it's the pressure right now. Every game, he's next on the line because for the next 2 weeks, this international break, however long it is, yeah, everyone's going to be talking about the fact that we turn up when we want, and when we can't be asked, we lose the game. And this is what's happening because there's more than jeopardy in our results. Yeah, this is someone's neck on the line now. Yeah, because whatever happens in the
I
Champions League,
disagree with you. I
whatever
disagree with
happens
you.
in the Champions League, the league is your bread and butter, and we're still flopping continuously.
Yeah, no, I disagree with you. His neck's not on the line, bro. His neck's not on.
You think we're going to see him next season?
Yeah, his neck's not on the line. His
I
neck's not
can't
on the
see him
line.
next season.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. His neck's not on the line. As long as this guy somehow pulls top five out of his backside, we're good. And I don't know what's happening in the league. Yeah, Manchester United dropping points before us. Like every other team is keeping us in touch with this top five with their performances. So it looks like we're gonna make it. It looks like we're gonna make it. We shouldn't make it on this run of results. We have no right making top five. Let's be honest. But it looks like we're gonna make it. He'll stay. He'll be fine. They'll keep him. That's what I believe.
I can't. Another season of this. No. This hope and it getting ripped away from you and just getting tumped up by random teams just for fun.
Man,
No, I can't.
this could turn into a general football podcast because to focus on Liverpool, if we have to watch this football again next season, it's going to be hard work, man. It's going to be hard work.
That's pain. I can't.
Seriously.
He needs to be gone. He needs to
Yeah.
be gone. We can't kind of call out these individual performances in big games when the team just happens to turn up and say, yeah, that's what we like. That's how we're supposed to play. That's what we want to see. Yeah, it is, but we don't do it consistently. So therefore, the team is not responding consistently. They're literally turning up when they want to. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll play well in those 2 games against PSG. By the way, we'll probably go out, but I'm sure we'll play all right because they're big games. They're glamour games. Half 12 on a Saturday afternoon to Brighton. Yeah, you saw what was
Yeah. You're leaning towards the players when you're saying things like that, but I can't blame the players at this moment in time. I just don't
the
think
players are led by somebody. Let's be real.
that's it. There you go. So I just feel like okay, you come with a game plan. This was your plan. Okay, you saw 4-2 working for the last game, but so you come with it this game. Fine, fair enough. But as a manager, you watch the game, you see things aren't going well. Change it. You have the ability to change it. You have the players to change it. To change back to a 4-3-3 if you like, or a 4-2-3-1. There's options. Options. Not just sit there and watch it burning down and then come with your bucket with the hole in the bottom, like I said, and try to put out fires. Forget all that,
You
man.
know what's mad though, bro? Overall, everything he's tried has failed consistently to work. It might work one game here,
Yes.
one game here,
Yes.
one game there. Then there's a
No.
bit not sure. Then
Yeah,
he fails the next game, and then he
Yeah,
tries something
yeah.
else. There's never been anything consistently that he's implemented that's actually worked.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the biggest sign of the failure that we've experienced. This season.
Exactly. Hence why.
Hasn't been responded to. It hasn't been implemented in a way where it can affect results enough for us to actually progress. Yeah, and to say, okay, we're moving in the right direction. It's always one step forward, 2, 3, 4 steps back, then 2 steps forward, win 2 games in a row, haven't played well, get the points, then you lose again. It's like
Yeah.
nothing that's coming from the coaching team and from Slotty's management is working consistently. And that's the complete opposite of what happened last season for me. And that's showing me that his time is up. His time is up, man.
Yeah. No, I'd agree. Just aside from that as well, like first half, okay, we conceded the goal, but you're right, we did have an element of control. We were actually playing okay. But me and you had a conversation, and I said to you, despite playing okay, this is not good enough because we're not creating no chances from our open play. Okay, the goal today you could say came from open play because it was, you know what I mean, it wasn't a set piece, but it wasn't great football. For all the patches of great football we played in little moments in that game, what was at the end? Nothing. We're not clinical. Like, we're just, I said it last time, we're just limp, bro. We're just limp. That, like, we do all this stuff, verts, nice touches, balls round the corner, out wide, and then what? Zero. We're waiting on that moment of magic, that something special. Can't win games like that. You can't win games like that. And I think some people may have got carried away by Galatasaray because we scored 4. Let's be honest. They get seasick. They get travel sick as soon as they step off Turkish soil. Yeah, they're terrible away from home. Yeah, so let's not get carried away by that. We can't hit a barn door. We can't hit a barn door. We can't get the space to hit a barn door. If it's not a set piece or a moment of magic, we're dead. And that's part of the reason why we're so inconsistent with our results, because we can't score. And today shows that. Okay, we get a goal back. Where was the next bit? Where was the bit after where we put our foot on their necks and we create chances? Someone has a tap in through the middle. It doesn't happen anymore. And for me, it goes down to tactics, which comes back to Mr. Arne Slot. And it's not, listen people, I'm not a sing when I'm winning, cry when I'm losing thing. I've said this man will tell you, I said this from early in the season, before we even brought the podcast back. Slot's not the guy. People were talking to me about, he brought us this title, that title, he deserves respect. But thank you very much, sir. See you later. I'm not changing. I don't care. Even if he goes to the latter stages of the Champions League, even if we miraculously beat PSG, I'm not changing. Even if we get top 5, I'm not changing. He's not the guy. Not the guy. This guy has got more in common with Eddie Howe than he has with big winners like Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Alex Ferguson, even Arsene Wenger to a degree. Like, I'm telling you, man, get out of my club, man. Get out of my club.
I concur.
No, I'm not. I'm not having it. I can't sit and watch this football no more. I can't do it. I can't keep coming on here week in, week out. I'm like, it's like, you know what I mean?
I'm used to the ups and downs now, to be honest. So I'm apathetic. I am where I am. It's fine. It's what it is.
No. Anyway, guys, that was a hella rant from me, boy. But I needed to get that off my chest, man. Yeah. I can smile now. Do you know what I'm saying? I can wrap up the podcast. You know what I mean? I can go about my business. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice weekend and not think about this crap football that I've had to watch for the last hour and a half. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, man, come on, man. Like I said at the start, road to 500, man. Come on, man. Do the damn thing. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow the socials, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Come on, man. I see you out there pushing. I see you subscribers. Yeah? So just push some more for us, please. I beg. We need joy in this season. And this football team is not bringing it. So bring us the joy with the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But, boys, I'm glad there's an international break, boy. You know what I'm saying? Time off from this football team, boy. But we'll be back on the other side. Yeah, we'll be back on the other side of the international break, people. Actually, to be fair, now we're gonna push some content out during the international break. Yeah, we got a little something coming, man. We got a little something.
Keep locked in, there's something coming.
Yeah. If you're subscribed, you're gonna get to know what's coming, innit? If you're following the socials as well, you'll know what's happening. But if you're not, you're gonna miss out, innit? So make sure you're doing the damn thing. Till the next time, people.